Hello, Monsters Bank, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires and the second part of my Red Duke campaign. That's right, the Red Duke. Of course, you got to get early as a Duke if you want to be known as like a good colour. Red and black, both good for like, you know, causing dread. Green, not so much dread, but can potentially put forward your environmental concerns. If you're looking to be sort of a dread Duke, then you don't really want to be known as the Green Duke. Pretty much just red or black, and you can't have too many of those because otherwise, you know, people get confused. You've got to keep your brand, you know, unique. Use legislation to be like the Disney company. They, you know, hammer the fuck out of people as soon as they even start to think about using any kind of mouse-like iconography. How dare they? And you've got to be the same thing. If you're a Duke and you want to be dreaded, and you hear someone else calling themselves the Red Duke, you know what you got to do? Got to fuck those guys up, like the Disney company. Excellent. Unless you have environmental concerns and you want to be dreaded, in which case maybe, I don't know, the Verdant. That's kind of a Green Knight. You know what? That's a bit too, yeah, it's a bit too much like the Green Knight, isn't it? That kind of get confusing. You turn up and the Bretonnians would cheer you on. You'd be like, no, I'm actually here to kill you. But they wouldn't really understand what was going on. And then the Green Knight would turn up and there'd be a bit of confusion there. It'd be embarrassing. Anyway, the point is that I don't really know where that was going. So we are attacking Bordeaux, a famous port city where the sea is surrounded somewhere. Well, definitely. Oh, God, the sea, eh? The sea. Oh. It's been a problem for humanity for about 10 years now. What is it? Where did it come from? And how do we stop it? Meanwhile, we're shooting up these peasant... I don't know where the fucking sea is. It's not a port city, to be honest. It looks like it should be, but it isn't. The prophetess just air blasted some of her own spearmen. Fantastic. Great stuff there. Our archers actually really useful, taking out these men-at-arms. Meanwhile, we're throwing our infantry. I mean, we're probably going to lose a lot of these units of infantry, but they're skeletons, so who gives a shit? Look at these bony boys. Little flat hats. Getting in there. Nice. It's cool they look like Bretonnians, isn't it? I like that. I like it. It's a good look. Okay, I think we might be shooting a lot of our own skeleton warriors in the back here, which probably isn't helping. Mind you, being that they're skeletons, you'd think an arrow wouldn't really do that much to them, would it? It's an arrow. What's it going to do? Can't hit any blood vessels, can it? 69 damage. Nice. 7. Not so nice. There really is no sea here, is there? It's just... There's water. Definitely. There's water literally pissing out of a tree there for some reason onto some poor bastard's house. That's got to be hell, isn't it? Imagine, you wake up one morning, your roof's dripping, you're like, oh, is it raining? Nope. Just a tree has sprung a leak, magically, and is now pissing water all over your house. You'll be like, well, that's just bullshit. That's just the problems of living in the Warhammer world, isn't it? Sometimes a tree just starts pissing water. Wow, will you stop air blasting your own people? It's insane. You're not a very good shot with that, madam. Young lady. 92%, 93%, we're almost there. It turns out Black Knight's not great for kicking down doors. We have Melubad. I'm going to call him Melubud. Because it says French. Because the Bretonnians, they are not French. They are their own thing. Just so happens they sound a bit French. Okay, the prophetess needs to just, well, to be honest, I imagine she's used most of her magic killing her own people. I guess that's something. The Black Knights, actually, you know, they've got like 40 melee defense here. That's actually pretty legit. It's not bad. They're better than the infantry, which is unusual for cavalry, normally. We're spawning in some zombies because, of course, we've got Thyrus with his little man backpack. Who wouldn't wear someone's torso as a backpack? I mean, the question is, what happens if you drop your keys in the bottom? You've really got to reach down the old throat there, the esophagus. You've got to really kind of like reach down the bottom there, and, you know, arguably, how long is that bag going to be good? Because surely unless you like use some magic on it. You know, unless you're literally keeping your bag alive as like a living torso bag. But frankly, that seems like a lot of effort. Don't get me wrong. Obviously, in the Games Workshop sort of mythos, having a strong theme is everything. Just look at Space Wolves. Literally everything is wolf-based. You can't get out of it. But I feel like, you know, if you're a necromancer and you're going, no, I keep my backpack alive just so it doesn't rot, to make sure my keys don't drop out the bottom. You think, why not just use a plastic bag from Tesco? Effectively does the same thing. Slightly weaker in structural integrity maybe, but you don't have to keep it alive with magic. And also, it's not going to start talking back to you. That's important. There's a lot of foot squires here. Their armor's pretty good, and we don't have any armor piercing, but we do have bonus versus infantry. Yes, that's good. So that's fine. We've taken out the peasant. Basically, all infantry was just dealing with this peasant mob who held out for longer than I would have given them credit for. Knights of the Realm now carving into those units coming down off the wall, but they're now surrounded, and this is obviously bad news for them. Because once their charge bonus runs out, it should be fairly easy. You can see they're already taking a lot of damage there. Skeletons surrounding them on all sides. We're just trying to break through the line here. It looks like there's some random Bretonnian rich person. He just died. He just fell off his horse. Don't know who that was. But he's dead now. Unabated and the Red Duke were dealing with him. Taking a little bit of fire here from the peasant bowman. That's not a major issue. Having dealt with that random Bretonnian lord person, we can now sort of like push on. Maybe deal with these peasant bowmen. Obviously, the Red Duke is unbreakable, and I feel like he could probably kill everyone on the battlefield. So, you know, he's probably fine. The Red Duke there with 17 kills, obviously regenerating Malubed. What's his ability thingy do? Let's have a look. That is... gives him more damage resistance and leadership. He's not dead, though. So, you can't heal him. So he just has the poor people. Has mutant poor people. Fair enough. That's fine, I guess. We're trying to take out the prophetess. Can you just die, please? Thank you. Your days of wind blasting poor people are over, you tyrant. I don't think there's many nobles alive, to be honest. More zombies being spawned in. There they come. Crawling out of the ground. It's going to lock those knights into combat. They were trying to break away. And I'm like, no. No, you stay here and die, my dears, my pretties. Still a little bit surrounded, but army losses seem to be taking effect. And there we go. What's left of the Bretonnian infantry and cavalry now falling back. We did take a bit of a mauling, but we've got Bordeaux, which is, you know, more important. Well, we lost a few units of skeletons, but the skeletons, who cares? Plus, did they all come back to life? Holy shit, I think they did. Alright, neat. Okay, well,
Ready to serve.
I think you'll find that's mine. We've got Sir Borgars, because we killed 2,000 people. Lovely. There he is. Here's the Butcher. So unit experience per turn, 50. It's a local province. He also causes fear. He gets dreaded reputation, which increases speed of the enemy forces, I guess, because they want to run away faster. Reduces enemy leadership, though. The Madness of Merovish, which gives charge bonus, and Rage, the Impaler, which is going to give him arm piercing melee damage, melee attack, and hero action cost reduction. You also get him to cause terror and increase leadership when fighting against humans. Borgo's Knights. What's such answer to him? Whom? Okay. Increases. Oh, right. Chance of stealing magical items. Also increases assault garrison, assault units, and the Butcher of Bercure. Peasants break their backs to support Malubard's armies when they are threatened with the wrath of the Butcher of Bercure. When Malubard's enemies learn of Borgard's depravity, they flee rather than risk ending up on the spit at one of his victory banquets. Oh, lovely. Which is going to, it's a hex. Enemy unit within 100 meters, reduces melee defense and leadership. Fair enough. Seems fine. Not the most exciting, but, you know, I'll take it. Along with Bordelot. That's going to give us more money, which is good, because we've got the Bordelot port, which is good. We can also, of course, get the Bordelot wine market, which gives us lots of barrels of wine, growth, and public order, which is fine. You know what I did want to check? Do I get doggos? Oh, if I don't get doggos, I'm going to... Oh, we do get doggos. Oh, thank God for that. I was like, oh no, what if I don't get doggos? But no, it's fine. I get doggos. Everything is right with the world.
Bretonnia.
It was pretty badass with his, like, two-hand sword in one hand. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Hey? So...
This better be important.
We did. We got back literally all the units we lost. Which is fine, I guess. It's going to take him a while to replenish, though. Unless I get you in the army. So if I, like, merge you.
Pure of art. My legend
So you training, but you also do replenishments. But just having more, you know, boys in the army can't be a bad thing. We're going to give the Red Duke. I'm tempted to give him Invocation of Nehek. I'm tempted to do that, but I also just kind of want to make him a real, you know, he's already got 80 melee attack. Maybe some more melee defense would be... I mean, you know, you don't need... Nah, fuck it. Why not? You don't need that much. Well, on the other hand, maybe. So we'll do that. We'll get Root Marcher for you. What do you have? Unyielding, Perfect Vigor. To get like an explosion-y thingy. Charismatic Leader. Some more armor, melee defense for peasant units. Okay. Unorthodox Alliances. Chance of vassal infection on defeat. Okay. 7 strikes. The Duke of the Damned. And Fanatic Peasantry. Fine. I think we looked at that last time anyway. And the Banner of the Serpent. And the thingy. Fine. Fallen Knights. Going to give construction costs for barracks and carpentry buildings. Okay. Well, there we go. Let's... Income from farms in the local region. We don't have farms, though, do we? Do we? Is this a farm? Farming buildings cannot be constructed in the settlement. What about this settlement?
My bloodline calls.
Uh-huh. So... Landed right, the landed estate is... Do we not get it here? Oh, we do get it here. Okay, so we can build that. That will increase the money from farms. Plus it's going to give us growth, which I'm like, yes, let's do that.
Ready.
You know what? Shall we just merge all these dweebs?
Be important.
And then we can just recruit that. And we can get rid of you. And recruit that. It's going to cost us all our money, but it means our army will be basically good to go in a couple of turns rather than the, like, 5 or 6. Which is better, because the sooner we can hit Aquitaine... I'm thinking hitting Aquitaine next turn might be the move we need to do. Hit them hard, hit them fast. Don't let them recruit shit.
What do you want?
Okay, well, we didn't move, but they did die, so that's good. That's good. What does this do again? Upgrades to giving us the White King, Graveguardy people, increases tax rates, all that kind of good stuff. Black Grail Knights unit capacity increase. Didn't realise there's unit capacity on them, but apparently there is, so that's good. Thyrus has leveled up. So now we can give him Master of the Dead. Now this is good, because it means every undead unit within 30 meters of Thyrus is just going to just heal. It's just like a big regen pole with a face.
I will alone.
So that's nice. Right, the pack of Paravon is here. Is fine, but obviously I'm going to want to kill them. What do they have here?
Honor before glory.
Noted.
What?
We could...
I am ready.
Maybe we just wait. Maybe just hold.
Tomb scum! What do you have to say to me that would not affront my lady?
That's rude. So, surprised to see them so high up on the strength ranking. Okay, you like me the most.
I hunt. Don't stand there like some starter.
But not enough. Not enough. Okay, I'm just gonna chill. Just gonna chill for a minute. No rush. Heal up. You know, we fought quite a brutal battle there, but it was successful. Okay, maybe see if we could grab some of these doobie what sit at sea. You've wandered off. So income from all buildings, 15% extra growth. That's always nice. We can go for this, which is going to give us more growth, but it's not really going to help us right now. I don't.
The council's voice.
So we could go. Right, let's go grab this, whatever it is. Is it a thing? It's just a. Okay, let's go with armed and armor, banner of eternal flame, and then soul blades. That's not the worst thing we could have got.
What do you want?
There's nothing else to grab, is there? No, not yet. Also, I don't want to stay at sea because
Good. This will do.
sometimes the pirates just attack you for no particular. I mean, they're pirates, aren't they? So it kind of makes sense they would just generally attack you. I was hoping to get a little bit more cash, though. I mean, let's face it. They're never going to love me, are they?
This will do.
7 is money. It's not enough money, but it's some. And construction costs for all... Ooh, that's quite nice. Holy shit, that's quite potent, actually. Some of these are actually very, very strong. Upkeep. Right, armor. Melee defense for direwolves. That sounds quite good. Hero capacity for necromancers. That's quite nice. All of this is quite nice. Income from cities. Public order +2 is... Yeah, okay, let's go for the unliving labour force, because construction cost minus 30% for all buildings is huge. That's massive, especially considering how expensive the vampire buildings are. Because, you know, their economy's shit until they get to about settlement rank 4. And then the buildings cost a huge amount of money as it stands. As we can see, if we go and have a look. So this one costs 10,000. This one, yeah, and then it's 15. So that's like, so see, that's I mean 350. 350. And I know it unlocks, you know, recruitment for vampires. But fuck me. I mean, I think... I'm just trying to think here, but doesn't the Empire get a bit... Doesn't the Clothier make, like, 150 to start off with? Is it 150 or 200? And that can be built on any settlement. The Vampire Crypt's going to be built on a rank 4 settlement. It's just a bit insane. It's very hard to get the vampire economy off the starting blocks. And then, once you've done that, it's absolute pain in the ass. Because, you know, you need a rank 4 settlement to get all the money you want. That's why I think the vampires kind of struggle a little bit.
More sleep shines.
I'm just going to... Who doesn't like Paravon?
What vile filth stands before?
It's me. Hello. You don't really care. I could just take Aquitaine, couldn't I?
This better be important.
May as well. Fuck it. It's mine.
Destroy them.
Bop. And occupy.
I will alone.
Thank you. Take that one, I think. So we've got fields, more income, casual replenishment for the peasant units, which is nice. It's all right, isn't it? So, I think, you know what's quite nice is the fact that Unliving Host gives bonuses for most infantry units. That's That's actually legitimately quite good. So maybe we'll go for that, because I mean your melee attack's through the roof, which means if you hit someone, they're gonna feel it. I'm tempted to go Curse of Undeath. That's going to reduce the cost. I mean, Invocation of the Heck is just a good spell to have, isn't it? It's just a nice little spell. I'm going to give you Replenish Troops because I think that's going to be the most useful. What do you think? You like the things I'm doing to Paravon. Maybe if we could have like a... Because these guys are incessant. So if we could get them on side, that could be actually quite useful for us. That's what I'm thinking. I'm raiding Aquitaine. That's not ideal for 7. He's just... He's just punching random peasants and stealing their pennies, isn't he? That's all he's doing. It's not that effective. Okay, you can stop that now.
We are in agreement.
Yeah, well, you weren't really doing anything. It was just a little bit embarrassing, truth be told.
Darkness comes.
Okay, we're all with Paravon. So, Paravon is over here, but they're also down here. Which way do we go? That's the question.
It is night.
I mean, everywhere has walls apart from down here. So what we can do is we can cross into this.
Deliver it unto me.
We can get some monies going. Get a little bit of extra cash, which would be nice.
My bloodline calls.
You can get some zombies. And to be honest, these guys aren't much more expensive. So you do a little bit of recruiting and we can just drown them in little bony bodies. I just feel a little bit overextended.
You dare.
Do I want you to do that? You know what? No.
Suits my cause.
Just do that. And that.
This better be important.
You know what? I've changed my mind. Come here.
Moving.
Then... In fact, get 3... Why do those cost so much less? Oh, because he has a... Does he have a... He has a thing, doesn't he? Does he have a thing? Maybe not. I don't know. I thought he had a thing, but he doesn't. So we're just going to raid our way down here. Does this have a garrison on it? No. Now, that's a concern. Because I don't know where the garrison is.
Only the Grail companions of old could hope to best me.
That is... Oh, there's a blood grounds nearby as well. That's interesting. We're just going to keep on... Because, if these guys declare war on us, we could be in a lot of trouble quite quickly. Because, we've only got fairly shitty infantry here. Mousillon has slightly better, but not by much. There will be sandstone reduction in construction costs, which is always pleasant. Ooh, I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that. You at war with anyone? You're at war with those guys and those guys. Okay, at least that hopefully means you may leave me alone. Maybe.
Strike out.
Do you take me for a churl? I will not blight my soul.
What do we think?
What do you want?
You are marching, which will make you tired. So that could be useful. Let's get the Blade Master there.
I am a lord of Bretonnia.
So you'll be tired.
Never.
The garrison has some fairly nasty units. However,
I ain't got time for dead things to start yabbering at.
if we're raiding you, can we get an non-aggression pact? Yes, we can. Fantastic. Okay. I feel like you're busy with other things, and this is worrying me. They're sort of like building up my border. And I could potentially hit them, but how much... I only get 1,701 for sacking it, plus the extra money from, you know, torching the place, but killing the army inside. But it would give me enough to do an upgrade. Do I just go for it? Do I just throw caution to the wind?
No.
Is that what we do? I mean, you are unbreakable. And I could send you up. I just don't know if I can take on all of it at the same time. It's dicey. I mean, worst case, everyone dies. That's worst case. It says valiant defeat. Oh, they got a trebuchet. That is not ideal. But they also have a lot of mounted yeomen who are absolute trash. Okay. Okay, well, let's see how this goes. I don't really want to take this city, but I do want the money I'll get from sacking it. I mean, it's not a lot. But I also get money for killing the enemy army, which should be fine. You know, we just need to kill... yeah, a lot of guys. A lot of guys! Yeah, that's quite a few. And they've got a trebuchet, but that's, you know, that's fine. We can do this. We got this. No problem. Plus, of course, we got Borgars, the Butcher, and Thyrus, who now heals everyone around him. Well, he heals the... You right there, buddy? You're running a little bit behind. Alarm clock didn't wake you up. Never mind. Right, where's... Oh, there he is. Come on, Thyrus, hurry up. How do you have any peripheral vision in that hood? That collar? It's got to be woefully... I don't really see anything around you. It's a lovely mask, though. Okay, so we're smashing down the old gates there. As per usual, it's going to take us a little while to break through. What I'm going to do is we're going to whittle down the enemy missile units. You can see they're already not super happy. They're terrified, in fact. What are they terrified of? Maybe the Vargolf? He's nearby. He's quite scary. It's a scary boy. Okay, Skellingtons coming up and attacking the peasant bowmen there. Yep, our archers wasting most of their shots, as is tradition. Good stuff, lads. We need to take the walls, and then we need to get our archers up on top of the walls, and then we can start shooting down the Knights Errant and Knights of the Realm, all that kind of stuff. We also need to take out the trebuchet, of course, ideally, although it's moved itself very close to this house, which I suggest means it won't be able to fire. Oh, well, okay, it will be able to fire. The front ones can fire? No, I don't think they can. Okay, so it's managed to halve its ammunition. Well, not its ammunition, but its shots. So at least that's going to help a little bit. Archers now climbing up onto the walls. Well, they will be in a minute once the rest of the Skellingtons are up here. Taking a little bit of fire there from the trebuchet, but not as much as I was worried about, to be honest. I was more worried the trebuchet would start like smashing large blocks of infantry like this, or even worse, the cavalry. The cavalry are basically the core of our army. If they die, oh, 69%, very nice. Then we're, you know, we've got some issues, but I'm feeling pretty good about this. Got those skeletons. Oof, you don't like the grave guard, do you? Oh, Graveguard getting... I feel bad about disbanding that unit Graveguard, but we need to get rid of it. We would not have been able to have taken Bordeaux without Moulebut, who's of course now protecting the rest of our lands. I think if we can kill these guys and maybe peace out with them, because that way that'll give them a right good kicking, and then hopefully the orcs can do the rest. Oh, the gates are down. Hooray! And in we come. Of course, as long as Thyrus is nearby, we'll get some nice extra healing, which is going to be very useful. Of course, the Vargolf already splattering peasants left, right, and centre. How much damage is he doing? Oh. Jammy. They attack quite fast, don't they? Look at him go. Look at him go. Splattering peasants left, right, and centre. That's the kind of attitude we need. Okay, our archers are now up on the walls. Here they come. Need to get them into position, sending down the Grave Guard to engage the Knights Errant. Of course, that means they won't be able to use their charge bonus, and if they don't get the charge bonus, their stats are actually pretty shit. 26 26 means our Grave Guard are actually a lot better in combat than them. And we also have bonus first in. Well, it's not going to help because they're large units, but that's not the point. More of our infantry now coming down to try and surround this blob of infantry, or blob of knights in the centre here. Where's the Red Duke? There he is, and we've got Borgers the Butcher. Who else? Does he have like a special animation? Like flicks between it, so he doesn't obviously. But it looks pretty good. The whole like one hand on his sword type thing. That's pretty cool. Alright, Thyrus is just sticking back there, just keeping an eye on everything. As you can see, everyone's getting a little bit healed. So that's quite nice. Just trying to keep our knights in tip-top condition. That Vargolf. What a lad. Most of the enemy army is these mounted yeomen, who are like knights, but worse. Mind you, 26-29. 26, so they've actually got more melee defense than Knights Errant. Huh. Interesting. Okay, well, there we go. So the Grave Guards are easily winning this engagement. Especially because the archers are now up on the wall. I mean, yes, they're getting splatted by trebuchet shots, but that's a sacrifice I am willing for them to make. Now, the only problem here is if we get bogged down trying to carve our way through the enemy, we might just get overwhelmed as they slowly grind us into submission. My concern is that trebuchet could be doing a lot of damage. Unfortunately, I think it's moved into a really shitty position for itself. And yeah, so still, it's only sending out 2 shots at a time, which is significantly lowered its attack. And plus, from where it is, I don't think it can arc its shots down here. I think it can only attack the walls. So our cavalry is actually pretty safe here. The Red Duke up to 14 kills. There he is, what a lad. Splattering fools left, right and centre. Yeesh. That guy was sent flying. Okay, we've got some Knights Errant surrounding them. Vargolf continuing his rampage. How many kills has he got? 47, 205 damage value. Not particularly great, but then he's fighting, you know, Bretonnian peasants, so what can you do? About the Grave Guard, how are they done? 442, again, wiping out those Knights Errant, which is quite useful. Take out these Knights of the Realm, really, knock them out, but again, the archers doing some good work there. More and more units are throwing themselves at us, trying to slow us down. God, Volkov is just a line breaker, isn't he? Just keeping Thyrus nearby. He hasn't killed anyone, but he doesn't need to. He doesn't show you heals, does it? He's done literally no damage, but he has done a lot of heals. And he's constantly keeping our Black Knights in tip-top condition. That is unfortunate. Zombies being spawned directly in the midst of the peasant bowman. I mean, the Necromancer is very much a support caster, isn't he? I mean, you do get Wind of Death, but... And Wind of Death can do a lot of damage. Come on, lads. I'm not paying you by the hour. Right, we're going to bring our archers down. We do have a nasty little paladin up here who is just not dying. He's killing, yeah, he's killing quite a few of our peasant bowmen who are trying to get down off the wall. Need to bring them down because we've got a little blob of enemy cavalry and infantry over here. Is it? That's literally. Oh no, there are some peasant bowmen, to be fair. Who we are fending off with our grave guards, who have proved to be actually pretty effective. Be doing okay, but if we can get the bowmen down here as well, then they can give us some, a little bit of fire support. Also taking out some of these boys over here, because if we can wipe them out, then the rest of this infantry on the wall can come and assist. We're really bogged down. Try and push forward, but it's tough going. The Red Duke up to 68 kills. Make that 69. Nice. Finally, we get a break in the enemy lines, and we can push forward again into the next blob, which happen to be some spearmen. But it looks like these are units that have rallied and returned to the fight, which means they're significantly less potent than previous, which means we should just be able to start smashing through them. You see, we're leaving a big old pile of dead bodies behind us. Not much in the way of our own deads. There's a lot of knights there, but yeah, I think we're actually doing pretty well. It's slow going, but it is going. If we have a look at the numbers there, we can see that the enemy only just outnumber us. Need to push forward again as the next rank, and back at the city centre they've got a number of mounted yeoman units and some peasant bowmen. Also mention their lord, who is their faction leader, I believe, which means that if we can kill him, we'll get a little blood smooch, which will be nice. Yep, missile fire now coming in to attack those mounted yeoman archers. See, they're dying and then moving forward into the next rank, and then dying and moving forward, and so on and so forth. They'll be dealt with fairly soon. I do quite like having some archers to sort of back up our attack. That's quite nice. I'm going to move the Red Duke, our Vargolf, and Borgars in the front, because we're taking a little bit of missile fire there, and we'll just get blobbed down if we don't. We're just going to push forward, head straight into the men-at-arms here. I'm going to send the knights to sort of like chase down these fleeing units. There's a lot of sort of like little bitty units here coming back to the fight, and once we've run over these pole arms, we can then push on and take them out. The mounted yeoman charging in and dying, as is tradition. The Red Duke up to 107 kills. I mean, he has murdered a lot of poor people. A little bit of fire there, but Thyrus is in the mix, so he's just healing us up. Everyone's just getting it. You can see the cap on the healing is slowly coming down, but I mean, Thyrus has. He's been healing them, but I think it's just his general aura of healing. He's just as a general aura, and he's just been keeping our boys nice tip-top condition. Borgars is in there as well. It's 32 kills. He's a melee specialist. 129. That's not bad. You've got 190. It's 700. That's pretty good. We're spawning in some zombies there. I want to try and take out the trebuchet, but some yet more bloody mounted yeomen. God, there's a lot of the buggers. Over here, we're pushing back, forcing the mounted yeomen to shoot us as they just sit there, but we can then wipe them out fairly easily. But we're moving around behind them, trying to get a surround. Our knights are moving in over here as well. You can see army losses now starting to take effect as the enemy, yep, there we go, they're now routing, they're out of here, they're not happy, they didn't like being murdered. Oh, look at that. What a battle, what a kill, what a fight. Well, quite a lot of stuff died, but, we made some cash, which is the main thing, and more cash. Oh, look at mysteries.
What do you want?
Let us
Good, this will do.
go and pick him up. Hello? Oh, there you go. Let's take kind of tempted to take the Ogre Pistols. Let's get the Death Belchers. Right. So we're going to book it over here. Ooh, we could get some Wailing Hags. They're quite expensive, though. So... attacking does less. They've got... their weapon strength is pretty good, plus their armor piercing. Could get one unit just for funsies, couldn't we? Just for funsies. And then we can beef up Leonesi. So that'll give us some more stuff to play around with.
You think evading more is impressive?
And then I can be like...
I'll send you back to him myself.
Shut up. No, I want some money.
I will.
Good. Now, get the fuck out of my face. Because I don't really want that just yet.
My will alone.
I'm more concerned with... if we can take Corone, that would be fucking ace.
I ain't got time for dead
I mean,
to start yabbering.
the Orcs... I'm hoping that's going to give the Orcs some impetus to, like, launch attacks, weaken them. That would be quite nice. Let's go and sit in Bordeaux for a second. So I'll bring the Red Duke back. I don't want to expand this direction yet. It just makes us too spread out. There's no way we can defend that. I need to... oh, we've got a Blood Kissy, though. A Blood Smooch, because we killed old Cassian, didn't we? I should really get an agent to start doing some assassination. In fact, I should really check what I need to do to get those other agents. One was to move into Gisero, wasn't it? The other was to get a military alliance. And what was the last one? So we've done you. Gisero. What do we have to do to get that one?
My bloodline calls.
No, but what? Oh, okay. Maybe we don't get her yet? Was there quests? I can't remember.
More sleep shines.
Okay. Okay. We don't have her yet, do we? She's not, like, popped up and I just haven't noticed.
Better be important.
Oh, she's, like, wounded. Or something. Huh. Weird. Okay. Oh, she's a lord.
I hunt.
Oh, she's a lord. Oh. Oh, I see. Well, we can't get her yet, then. Right, what do I... now, we could do this. Tax rate. Might be quite nice. Plus, you know, it's the Fallen Knight. That's our thing, isn't it? More weapon strength for cavalry. Again, would be quite good. It's not going to give us a huge boost. Ambush success chance, always good. Research rate, always good. Upkeep for all heroes. Again, we don't have a huge number of heroes right now, but that would still give us a couple of hundred. I just felt that Mir is a very good, a strong start, but how much money we're making off tax, just out of interest? So taxes is 2,198. So that's going to give us, I mean, it's, you know, it's not bad, is it? So let's, I mean, considering it's like our special one, we'll go for that. So that means we should have the Vampire Lord, Ghoul King, Bloodlight. Ah, there we go. A Fallen Knight. Matand de Ile. Holy shit. Okay, neat. And a little bit more income. Never a bad thing.
My bloodline calls.
So, we lost some skeletons, didn't we? Sad times, but we can replace them. Well, we can replace one. Which is fine. When do we get... It's like a flappy unit? I think it's a flappy unit. Oh, so we need to oh, right. Oh, so it's not like level, it's like a thing. Oh no, some of them are. So the Bastardiers de Chilons at level 10. well. There we go. So, let's go with... I do like Van Haal's Dance Macabre, but we're going to go with Raise Dead, because raising skeletons is always fun. I think we need... Right, we either need to take out Bastogne or Castle Artois. Now, Bastogne is currently fighting Karak Ziflin, which means it might be in a fairly weak position, so we could potentially head in that direction. So that's an option. You're marching. That's why you can't. That's why you can't recruit, which is fine.
More sleep shines.
Indeed. So let's grab those two. And then we will maneuver our way to Castle Bastogne, because that... Yeah, I didn't want to take Quenelles. It's too far out of the way, but that little boost of income actually going to be very, very useful. So we've got construction reduction for all, but you know what? I'm tempted to cancel that and rebuild it. But maybe time is of the essence. Can we reach that? No, not in one turn.
I hunt.
But we can head towards it. You've recruited a lot of horsey boys. That is an interesting strategy. I don't think it's gonna... work for you. So let's get obedient servants, because that's going to give public order reduction due to presence or lack of corruption, and public order all provinces, which is good. Now, how much money do I have? Do I have enough to recruit? Yes, I do. Okay, so let's merge you and you. Get rid of you, recruit you.
This better be important.
I'm tempted to get rid of the zombies just because they just don't do anything. And they're so slow. They'll never arrive into... Get rid of that.
What do you want?
And... Good. Now, Gissero's over here, isn't it? So if we take Castle Bastogne, then we can head over to Gissero, get the other guy. This guy, whatever his name is. Not you. This one. So Eustache. Skills on the battlefield. There we go. He's got two little daggers there. He looks pretty badass, doesn't he? So that's good. And
the chopper is in my...
I mean, the orcs not super on our side, but at least they won't attack us, probably. So that's something. That army's wandered off, and I don't know where it's gone.
You are a guest in my realm.
Could be that the World Walkers are launching an attack. Maybe. If we're lucky, then maybe Rakarth is going to do something. But knowing Rakarth, probably not. He never... Useless bastard. Right. So we're going to hit Castle Bastogne, capture that. Shouldn't be particularly difficult considering they've yeah. Horses, I'll level with you. Horses, not particularly great getting up on the castle battlements. Very difficult to get a horse that can climb stairs. Notorious for this. They've got a really strong union, just won't let them go up on the battlements. Anyway, so that garrison is not going to be able to defend the walls particularly well. And then if we can get our archers up there, it's just going to be a turkey shoot, which is going to be amazing. And we just need to build up our settlements now. And also get some more blood kisses. So to be honest, if I get that stabby guy, maybe he's a good assassin. And then we can go around just assassinating people. Blood kisses galore. But that's going to have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you in the next episode.